rescued from the U.S. Embassy to Dili by Delta forces stationed at the nearby training grounds of the Timorese Defense Force. All but one of the hostages have been accounted for, though. Continue to voice protest at Japan's formation of an information self-defense force, promising sanctions of both. Responded to General Kellner's announcement of increased U.S. military presence in East Timor with cautious support, justifiably wary of the response from neighboring
Saulnier Cryogenics Lab, Paris, France, March 30th, 2006, 4:12 a.m. Identifies Sodono's chief mercenary, an enemy agent operating under the alias Mortified Penguin, has broken into the Saulnier Cryogenics Lab with a gang of French and Syrian mercenaries. Trace their path of intrusion to uncover their purpose and the identity of Mortified Penguin. Hey guys, this is Grenade Launcher 101 here, back at it with Splinter Cell Pandora tomorrow for the original Xbox while playing this off my 360. This is obviously Paris, France, and I think this mission is smooth sailing for the most part, so not much to say, but let's just get to it.
Welcome to Paris. You'll have time for sightseeing later.
Thanks, Lambert.
Grim extracted enough from Saulnier's security systems to trace Mortified Penguin's movements, but we don't know why, what he wants, or who he is.
Is he still inside?
Hard to say. The man's cover is rock solid.
Are you saying he's CIA?
If he is, he's under deeper cover than I've ever seen. We've got intel leaking out.
As Mortified Penguin.
That was a bit of a mess up there.
Welcome to Paris. You'll have time for sightseeing later.
Thanks, Lambert.
Grim extracted enough from Saulnier's security systems to trace Mortified Penguin's movements, but we don't know why, what he wants, or who he is.
Is he still inside?
Hard to say. The man's cover is rock solid.
Are you saying he's CIA?
If he is, he's under deeper cover than I've ever seen. We've got intel linking him to at least a dozen French-Syrian terrorists.
As Mortified Penguin?
The email alias is all we've got. It's ridiculous, but that's probably the point. Like the smiley face on a cobra's hood.
Okay. So you can easily sneak past him, just do what I did there.
What? What? I thought you said something.
You're jumpy. Calm down.
How long do you think it'll take them to find the Frenchman?
What do you mean, Frenchman? We're all Frenchmen here.
I mean the Frenchman.
The security guard?
Yeah.
I don't know. You must have found a pretty good hiding place if they still don't have it.
I hope the others don't leave without us.
Once these two are done with their conversation, they can do whatever. And we can easily get past them. Now we just get these sprinklers and shoot them out.
Good, you're in. Grim's daughter suggests first accessing the security terminal on your floor, so she can investigate network activity in the complex.
She can't do it remotely.
No, the important files are off the grid. His case file says the founder was worried about the government stealing his client's files when the apocalypse rolls around.
Paranoia-based security.
That's our mantra.
So this guy is easy enough to get by. Just be very careful when getting by him. Let me just go on the other side here.
Find anything?
I can't even find a directory. They've got their whole system on a command line OS. What'll the boss do to us if we don't find the guard?
Half of what he does to our families.
Right.
So do what I did there to maneuver around this room. Now once you get in here, wait for the door to close before picking a lock on this door right here. Because otherwise, if you rush it, he will spot you. Come on. Here we go. Save here whenever you have the opportunity, especially.
Search every inch of the auditorium. We never know.
Let's get over here before these guys start walking through the double door frame there. And once they get in position, just go through here.
Confirmed. The big...
And just before you go through here, equip your SC-20K with ring airfoil rounds.
Basement is clear.
You're gonna need them.
I repeat, basement clear. I proceed now and destroy all the computers.
Fisher, we need those access codes.
Then, oops, not what I was doing. Let's get these bodies and hide them just before we go into that computer. Then we go right into this computer here.
I'm in. Great work, Fisher. What do we got, Grim?
Let's see. Mortified Penguin cracked their system directories. Looks like all of his attention was focused on the client databases.
Meaning, he was looking for specific frozen dead men. What do the client databases say?
Nothing from here. It's a separate network. Oh my god.
What?
Save here.
What?
The mercenaries just remote triggered a bomb timer.
Where is it?
The signal is coming from the boiler room, further down the corridor.
There'll be like two guys over here. Not even sure what that was about, but if that happens to you, don't even worry about it. Just disregard it as like the game glitching out or something like that, because you didn't really do nothing wrong to deserve that, really. Now just get over here. There's gonna be two guards come. That'll be right there. You have to wait for them to go on the other side of the hall, at the other end of the
You
hall
don't have much time. Hurry up.
just before picking this lock here and defusing the bomb.
Okay, done.
Well done. Now you can access the database. That's one floor up and your next objective.
Now just before you go through here, look under the door with your optic cables. Make sure they're not still there. And they're not, so we can move on to the next area from there. Save checkpoint, just in case you want to. Not saying you have to. It's really your choice. But you're gonna want to equip this firsthand. Because there's gonna be double doors right there that are locked. And you won't have much time to pick the locks before they see you. Which I probably should have just waited, to be honest. But it's okay. It's alright. It's no biggie. And you get past that sensor right there. Okay, so this time we're going to wait. Wait for him to turn around. And get in here as quickly as possible.
I found the guard on the security cameras. I think you were right. Looks like he's behind that big bolt-type door. The label on the monitor says body processing room.
And just before entering this room, you have to make sure that camera in the middle is not looking in your direction. If he is, wait. If he's not, you can enter through the room. You dodge this camera throughout the entire
Security stage increased. Stage 1.
way.
Alarm stage 1. Sam, don't be detected.
Fisher, what do you need to be a ghost? You're putting the distractions.
Security stage increased. We're reactivating now.
Alright, so that was pretty stupid. But just keep in mind though, that's not the only camera you really have to worry about. It's cameras on one side and cameras on the other side as well.
I found the guard on the security cameras.
Fuck's
I
sake.
think you were right. Looks like he's behind that big bolt-type door. The label on the monitor says body processing room.
Security stage
Come on, phone. Okay, here we go.
I found the guard on the security cameras. I think you were right. Looks like he's behind that big bolt-type door. The label on the monitor says body processing room.
I'm inside the client storage database.
I'm tapped. Taking a look-see. I see at least 8 clients Mortified Penguin pulled up in detail.
Anything in common?
All frozen in the last 6 months, and all cheapskates. They all booked economy tickets to the future, just their brains frozen. The low-end
Where did Mortified Penguin?
When were you?
Security stage increased. Stage
This is gonna get real annoying fast. But anyways, so as you guys saw, the computer I need to get into to get the door code was just right there instead of on the other side of the wall, like in the PS2 version. Not to mention these guys react differently at times, depending on which ones you're dealing with, really.
I found the guard on the security cameras. I think you were right. Looks like he's behind that big bolt-type door. The label on the monitor says body processing room.
I'm inside the client storage database.
I'm tapped. Taking a look-see. I see at least 8 clients Mortified Penguin pulled up in detail.
Anything in common?
All frozen in the last 6 months, and all cheapskates.
Why did I say no to that? Anyway,
They all booked economy tickets to the future, just their brains frozen. The low-end storage device is called an ND-133, vacuum-powered refrigeration.
Where did Mortified Penguin hit next?
Limited storage. It's where Saulnier stores all the ND-133s.
hit this switch right here, because there's a guard on the other side that you can't get past, so this is your only option to get around him.
That sounds like your next objective, Fisher. Find us some French brains.
I won't promise anything.
Do your best. Details on your op set.
Get over here, look through your optic cables to make sure they're not there, and just go through here before that guy comes back. Equip your camera jammer because you're going to need it. So wait for camera jammer to charge now. And once it turns the other way, you're free to press RT. Then you should be good from this point on. Let's just get over here in this corner and let that door close. Now while you're waiting, there's going to be one guy doing his patrol pattern here. And there's a door at the end of that hall right there that has a keypad on it, and the code is in that computer, but because I've played this so many times, I know the code. Obviously, it's 7562. So, you're welcome, guys. 7562. And here we go.
I've got your French brains, Lambert.
So that's what happened to them.
Mortified.
Now as for this next part, it's very tricky and iffy. One being tricky, one being iffy. Or one part being tricky, one part being iffy. And I'll show you guys why in a second here.
I dumped the clients and took the ND-133.
I guess we can assume he's not CIA, that he's willing to murder.
Murder frozen organs. You can't murder the dead.
Semantics. I think we've got a way to ID the Penguin. The security guard everybody's so excited about? His name is Francois Codebuff. Our intercepts suggest he got a lucky picture of Mortified Penguin with his cell phone, was wounded, and locked himself inside body processing.
Processing?
Where they pull the brains out of the skull. Introduce yourself to Mr. Codebuff, and get that phone.
Okay, so usually when you go through here, he is like patrolling. But I guess since he wasn't, we're good to go. But if he does patrol, do what you can to keep him from seeing you, and then hiding in the dark as much as possible, and keeping him from seeing you at any corner of his eyes whatsoever, especially. Now here, this is iffy, and it's for a specific reason too. Notice how I am shimmying through this cliff right here.
I'm at the body processing room, and it looks like you were right. Norman said he wounded the guard, and there's blood on the door handle. Don't stop searching the rest of this dungeon, but I'm gonna need some help to get past this door. It's built like a vault.
So remember how I mentioned that this game is sensitive in certain parts? This is one of those sensitivity moments. If I full on just start climbing on the side of the ledge, the guys will end up hearing me. But since I'm going into the corner right there, there's nothing I can really do about it. It's just the way it is, and I had to deal with it. So here we go. Now just getting this corner right here. And save here. Also, that part where those two guys come out of the air room, the conditioning room or whatever, where the bomb was being set off, that was one of those sensitivity moments as well. And I think that stuff like that just happens out of nowhere, and there's nothing you can really do about it. It's just a game glitching up at times. It's just the way it is. It may have just been a glitch. I may have to do extra for that part though. I'll let you guys know though.
Aim at the handle. Stop! It's obviously not working.
What would you suggest?
I'm sure there's some kind of fuel in this place we could use.
Take a look. We'll keep trying here. Maybe if we can't reach the guard, you can cook them.
Don't hurt me, please. I'm just doing my job.
I'm not here to add to your troubles. Are you badly hurt?
No. I'm living, I think. You are?
I'm from the phone company. There's been a recall.
What?
I'm going to need to take your telephone.
I'm very confused.
Give me the phone, Francis.
You heard him, Francis. Yes, Norman saw it.
So that's Mortified Penguin. Compliment Mr. Kodebuff on his photography.
We got a facial match off CIA databases. Norman Soth, U.S. citizen.
What's that ID code? Does it mean he's an agency asset?
No, it means they don't know.
I'm running him through Echelon. We could have a location on him within the hour.
Great work, everybody. Make yourself scarce, Fisher. Cohen's waiting outside for extraction.
Right. Right what?
Now, this part right here, in order to get to the extraction point, you have to do this. There's no other way around it. It's just the way you have to do this. There's no other way around it. You have to do it this way. Because otherwise, if you don't, if you go through here while that steam is spraying into your face full on, you'll end up losing health. Not only that, but those three guys down there will spot you anyway. I played this too many times to really know that. And now that's mission 2, everyone. So yeah, I'm gonna start doing my research here. Let's see. A recovered image of Mortified Penguin matches CIA record of an agency-trained operative named Norman Soth. Though Echelon was unable to identify Soth as either a friendly or enemy asset, Grimm's daughter successfully traced him to a train en route to Nice under the alias Jonathan Poindexter. So, I may or may not have to do extra for that one part in this mission, but if I do, you guys will know when I upload it. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this has helped you in some sort of way possible, and if it has, you're welcome. And as always, this is Grenade Launcher 101 signing off.